Tell me what you see.
Big grey buildings,
Mm-hmm.
very cold looking. They're all the same.
Mm-hmm. And what else do you see here?
It's like dirty windows.
Mm-hmm. I want you to look down at your feet. Are you male or are you female?
Female.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing in this place?
I'm just walking around looking. There's a lot of debris on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people rushing by. I think I've lost my mum.
And how are you feeling?
I'm frightened.
What is your name?
Mary,
What age are you?
7.
What year is it?
1941.
What country are you in here?
England.
And what has happened around you?
It's been an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a siren going off.
Were you separated from your mother?
Yeah, people are running and panicking. And I can't find my mum. And there's just dust. Lots of dust. And they're helping men out. The men have been injured.
And what happens next for you as you can't find your mum? What do you do?
I'm just standing, crying.
Mm-hmm. And what happens next?
Everyone's just rushing past. I can hear ambulance coming.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people lying on the pavement. And I just can't find my mum.
Does anyone stop to be
No,
with you?
no.
And at any point, does anyone connect with you?
It's a policeman.
Mm-hmm. And tell me what happens.
Asking where are my parents? And he's taking me away out the way because there's people. I think there's people are dead.
Mm-hmm.
And he's taking me over to it was like one of the big police boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and there's dark railings behind it. And he's trying to get help, trying to help find my mum.
And before this accident happened, this explosion, was it just you and your mum that lived at home?
No, I've got 2 brothers.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your family.
My dad works in a factory.
Mm-hmm.
My mum's a seamstress. And my 2 brothers are older than me.
What's the name of your mother?
Josephine.
And what's your father's name?
Alexander.
And your brothers?
Andrew and Timothy.
So I want you to describe your father to me.
He's kind.
Mm-hmm.
He's got rosy cheeks. He works hard, and his face is always dirty in his hands.
And how is your relationship with your father?
We're very close.
Lovely. I want you to look into the eyes of your father. Connect with his soul. Does he remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
My grandfather.
Mm-hmm. I want you to tell me about your mother.
She's not got time for me.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Because I'm a pest.
Mm-hmm.
She's always telling me, you're a pest. I'm always up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Not like my brothers.
How are your brothers?
They tease me sometimes, but I think they love me.
Mm-hmm. So how would you say your relationship with your mother is at this young age?
She's just not very patient with me.
Why do you feel that is?
I think I just get in the way.
Mm-hmm. Does she work?
Yes, she's a seamstress.
Oh, you said seamstress. Wonderful. I want you to connect to the eyes of your mother for a moment. To connect to her soul. Does she remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
No.
No. And I want you to connect to your brother's energy. Because you have two brothers, so connect with one. Which one are you connecting with?
Andrew.
Mm-hmm. And when you look into his eyes and you connect with his soul, does he remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
My daughter.
Mm-hmm. And your other brother. Connect with his eyes. Does he remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
My dad.
Lovely. So we're going to go to this scene where you are with the policeman and you can't find your mother. I'm going to go forward to another significant point in this life. When I click my fingers, you're going to go to a point that is important to you in this life. Tell me what you see.
I'm at school.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the classroom. And we're writing. And I think I'm doing well. And the teacher looks happy.
And why is this significant to you? Because the teacher is happy?
Yeah, because if I show things to Mum, she doesn't care. But the teacher's happy with me. And she takes time with me.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel when your mum doesn't care?
It makes me sad.
Mm-hmm.
Because she listens to my brothers, but not to me. Because girls aren't supposed to be listened to. We're just here. Not as important as the boys.
And how does this affect you? What other feelings do you feel about this?
I feel rejected.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel a little angry towards my mum. Because I'm a clever girl.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't want to listen to my stories.
Mm-hmm. So as we go forward, I'm going to click my fingers and you're going to tell me, when we go back to the scene with the policeman, if you find your parents. Okay? I'm going to click my fingers and a new scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
I can see my dad. My dad's running towards us. It's where my dad works. There's been an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's asking me where my mum is. I don't know. I don't know where she is. She's with my brothers.
Was she at home? Or was she outside?
No, we were out together.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost them.
And so your father is with you now.
Yeah.
And what do you do next? What happens next?
I feel safe with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just walking away from where the explosion was, trying to find mum. We're walking away from all the chaos. I think we're going home. Yeah, we're going home.
And what happens next as you get home? Is there some days that pass, or is there... Tell me what happens in regards to your mother and your brothers.
My mum and my brothers are safe. They're fine. They're at home. And again, my mum's cross at me because I left her side.
And how do you feel?
I just feel so sad. It's because I was frightened.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't care that I was frightened. And she smacked me. She wasn't looking for me.
I want you to take me to another significant point in this lifetime. And when I click my fingers, a new scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
My brothers they've moved out home now.
Mm-hmm. What age are you now?
19.
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
Yeah, I've got a job in the city. I work in a fashion shop. And we sell hats.
How do you feel as you work here?
I feel good. I like fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I like all the people that I meet. Lots of interesting and quite rich ladies come in to get hats.
How does that make you feel?
Feel important.
Wonderful. And is your mother proud of you at this point?
No.
No. And how does that make you feel?
I've just kind of got used to being rejected.
Mm-hmm. But you feel happy in yourself.
Yeah.
You feel proud.
My dad's proud of me because I work hard.
Wonderful. And so, why is this point in your life significant? What do you feel here?
Because I'm doing something useful. I'm going out and earning my own money.
Mm-hmm.
And I do work hard. And I've got good friends in work.
How do you appear here? Tell me, describe what you look like.
I'm quite tall, quite very slender. Got black hair,
Mm-hmm.
blue eyes, like my dad. He's got black hair as well.
Mm-hmm.
I wear my hair in the kind of style of the day. It's all curled up at the back. And for work, I'm wearing a navy blue dress and just sort of sensible shoes for working because you're on my feet quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel as you're dressed like this for work?
I feel nice and smart.
So you feel confident.
Yeah.
So when I click my fingers now, you're going to take me to another significant point in this life as Mary. A new scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
I see a church. I'm getting married.
Lovely. Tell me what else happens. Tell me about your partner here, about your husband. What's his name?
James.
James.
He's really handsome. He's so kind. He's like my dad in that way.
What does James do?
He's a builder.
And how do you feel here at the church as you're getting married?
I'm happy, very happy.
And who has come to join you?
Some family and some neighbours are there. And my mum's not happy because I didn't want to wear a white dress. I'm wearing a blue dress because it's fashionable. She doesn't look too happy.
Do you celebrate after the wedding?
Yeah, we have it. It's in a hall.
What can you see?
I can see all this lovely bunting up on the wall with the flowers. And there's no alcohol, though. My mum doesn't like alcohol. So it's tea and sandwiches and everybody's having a nice time. And there's a band on a stage. People are dancing. It's lovely, it's beautiful.
So going forward, how is your relationship with your husband?
We're happy together.
Take me to the house that you live in. Is it a house of your own together?
Yes, it's our own house, and we're proud of that we can afford our own house.
Describe from the outside what it looks like.
It's like white brick. We've got a red door. I've always wanted a house with a red door. And inside it's very basic, but it's clean and it's tidy. I've got beautiful flower wallpaper. I've always wanted that. And we've just got a TV, which is not something that everybody has.
And how are you feeling?
I feel really proud.
Wonderful. I'm going to move you to another significant point in this life. And when I click my fingers, a new scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
I've got a little baby.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Little baby boy.
What's his name?
Adam.
Describe Adam to me. Does he look like any of you?
He's got beautiful blue eyes like myself and my dad. He's got lovely rosy cheeks.
And how are you feeling as you hold this baby?
So proud. I feel so much love. I'm so proud of. Everybody thinks what a beautiful baby he is.
Going forward in this life, is there any more children that you have?
I have a little girl. Her name's Molly. She's beautiful. She's got her dad's dark eyes though.
And so is it just 2 children
Yeah.
together?
Yes.
Lovely. And so as these children grow, how do you feel?
I feel content. Got a life that I've always wanted. Happy children. A lovely home and a husband that loves me. But still quite strained with my mum. It makes me still quite sad.
How does she get on with your children?
She's quite stern with them. It's as if she just won't let herself love.
Why do you feel that she is the way she is in this lifetime?
I think she's treating me how she was treated.
And who treated her like that? Was it her mother or father?
Her mother.
And so you feel that her pain is being transferred to you?
Yeah.
Do you think that you could forgive your mother for this?
I'm trying to understand.
Okay. So as you're getting older now, I want you to go to another significant event that impacted you in this lifetime as Mary. And when I click my fingers, a new scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
You coughing. My dad.
What has happened?
He got sick.
And
And it was where he worked. A lot of men got sick. And it attacked their lungs.
what age is your father here on his deathbed?
8.
So as you see this coffin, tell me how you feel.
I just feel distraught.
What's going on at the funeral of your father? How is your mother and your brothers?
They look so sad. My brothers are crying, but Mum, there's no emotion. I know she's sad, but there's no emotion on her face. She's got a poker face, I think they call it.
But you can see the grief behind her eyes.
Yes, yeah. But my brothers are by her side.
And you lay your dad to rest? Is it in a funeral? Is it in the earth that he?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So I want you to take me now to another significant point in this life. And as I click my fingers, a new scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
I'm out in the country now. The countryside.
And what's happening?
We live out in the country now. And it's no thick smoke and so clear. And it's, you can see the beautiful green of the grass and so pretty. It's a little village. Not so many people live here, but it's so beautiful.
And how is this significant to you? This place?
It's like can breathe fresh air.
What do you feel?
I feel so happy.
Is it a new house that you have here?
Yeah, it's like it's a cottage.
What age are you here?
45.
And are your children still with you?
Molly is. No, my son's not there.
Where is he?
He's gone off to college.
What is he studying?
Medicine.
And how does this make you feel?
Proud as punch. He's a clever boy.
What about Molly? What's she doing?
She's still studying, but it's not at university.
What's she studying?
I want to say it's something to do with the law.
So both smart children then.
Yes, very.
And how are things with you and your husband here at this time?
We're happy together. He's got a new job.
What is he doing?
He's working on an estate. It's like a big stately home. And he's doing gardening. And he's so happy, and we're all happy about the city because it's a lot of smog. So it's lovely fresh air. I can hear the birds singing. So lovely.
Beautiful. So we're going to move forward now to another significant point that impacted your life. When I click my fingers on you, a scene will unfold. Tell me what you see.
It's another coffin. It's my mum this time.
What has happened?
She just died of old age.
What age was your mother when she passed?
82.
And how do you feel at her funeral?
As much as there's a sadness, it's just like an emptiness. Because I just never got the approval of my mum. She softened somewhat. She just couldn't ever tell me she was proud of me.
And do you hold the feeling of unworthiness and emptiness now in this life as Tracy?
Yeah.
Where do you hold that in your body? Show me, scan your body with your hand and put your hand to a place in the heart.
My heart.
When you focus in on that heart space, what do you see there? What image are you shown? Colours or energy? What do you see?
It's sadness. I feel sadness. Just see white.
White. Okay. Is there anywhere else that this feeling of unworthiness that you held in this lifetime? Anywhere else in your body? Stomach?
Stomach.
What do you see in this area when you focus in? What do you feel?
It's like my stomach's in knots. Because all the feelings of being so excited to tell mum that I'd done something so well to just be brushed aside. And it was like my heart sunk to my stomach. So it's like that kind of feeling.
Yeah. And is there any colour attached to this energy? Any images?
Just like a dark browny black.
Okay. So we are going to remove that, but before we do, I want you to take me to the moment of your death, when I click my fingers, that scene will unfold and you can describe what you see. Tell me what you see.
Yeah, bright. It's so bright,
Mm-hmm.
peaceful and quiet.
And how did you pass as Mary? What was the cause of your passing?
My heart.
Your heart. And so as you pass, you see the bright light. Tell me what happens next.
See my dad?
Mm-hmm. What's he saying?
Just got his arms open. He looks so young. And he's got that smile on his face. He just gives me the biggest hug.
What else do you see there while you're viewing around you?
A beautiful garden. And I see other people that I've known in my lifetime. My husband's there. It's just so peaceful, so lovely.
And did he pass before you then?
Yes.
So what did he pass from?
Answer.
What age did he pass at?
71.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful to see your husband there and your father.
Yeah,
Do you see your mother?
I do. She's coming through now.
Mm-hmm. What does she say?
She just throws her arms around me. I think she's sorry.
I want you to open up to speak to your mother at this point. Just you and your mum. I want you to tell her how she made you feel.
You make me sad, Mum. You were always disappointed in me. And I felt I'd never done anything right. And I was always a good girl.
Now you're going to allow your mum to say her words back to you. What does she say?
She said she's sorry. She said she always loved me. Just wanted to hear her say that.
How does this make you feel?
I just feel so light. It's like all that sadness is just lifted. I just didn't realise I was carrying that so much.
And take a moment with your mother and allow her love to enter your energy field. So where you felt the heart and the stomach block, allow her love to come in there. Allow it to flow. Remove all that negative energy you held there. How does that feel?
Feels good. It's all I've ever wanted to feel from my mum.
And with a deep breath in and out, you're going to allow your higher self to connect now. And the higher guides to come through and to connect with you so you fully understand what is the purpose of this life for Tracy. What was the purpose?
To stop looking for people's approval and to to believe that what she's doing is, she was doing it with the best of her ability. Have more faith in herself and not worry so much what other people think of her. She is worthy. She always has been.
Tracy has carried some of that energetic pain of unworthiness into this lifetime. Has she got anything to learn from that in this lifetime by carrying it forward?
Let it go, because it's not serving you well. And believe that you are a beautiful person. And you are worthy.
Is there anywhere left in her body after the connection with her mother that she still needs some healing due to this feelings of unworthiness?
Maybe here.
In the lower stomach?
Yeah.
Or in the womb area?
The womb area.
The womb. Okay. Can the higher guides direct some healing there now? Healing light to flow into this area. Tracy, if you allow that healing to flow, receive it. What do you feel?
A lightness. It's like that feeling if you've been carrying something and the weight's lifted off you. It's like a release.
I would like the guides to send more light there, just to fill this space with light, to allow the healing to take place in her heart, solar plexus, stomach area, and the sacral, the womb. And when that healing has taken place, if you could let me know when it is done.
Done.
Wonderful. Is there anything else in the body of Tracy that has to be released? Any other energetic blocks or attachments?
Her knee.
And what's in there? What is that?
Trauma.
Where is this trauma from?
It's carrying pain.
From another life?
Yeah.
From a separate life? Is there healing able to take place in that today, or is that another session to view?
I think another session.
Okay, so then it must be important and significant to know, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we could offer Tracy some relief in that knee if there's anything going on that hinders her slightly. We could offer some light there, and we will do this in another session. Now connecting to the guides, if the guides could come through. Tracy has wondered which star system she is connected to, if any, if that could be given to her. She has a soul connection to anywhere.
I want to say Pleiades.
And should Tracy feel a connection there deeper by researching more into it?
Yes.
And does Tracy have a guide that would help her with this?
Can't see.
So is it alone that she do research and find more?
Knowledge is power for her. Research and look into it.
Is there anything else that Tracy has to do? What about her purpose? What is the purpose of this lifetime? What has she come to do or learn?
To be there for people. Because she has a kindness, such a kind heart. Comfort people. She's a good friend to people. But she has to believe that in herself.
Is there anything that Tracy should be doing differently in this lifetime?
Caring. She needs to be in a profession for caring, because she could offer so much more than what she's doing just now. It's not fulfilling her.
And is it possible for Tracy to change careers so that she can feel more fulfillment?
Yes, but I think she knows in her heart that already.
So you would think the best option is for her to apply somewhere in the care industry?
Yes. Because they need kindness in the care. And other people will follow suit when they see your kindness.
She has the wonderful power of influence.
Yes. But she doesn't believe that.
Is there any messages that the guides would like to give Tracy going forward?
Open your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself. You have so much to offer. Give yourself a bit of love that you give other people.
Anything else that you would like to share from the higher realms to Tracy?
Allow yourself to be happy. And believe that you are worthy. And you won't be left behind.
That was one of her worries, was that she was going to be left behind.
Worries too much.
And so in preparation for the ascension, is there anything that she should be doing differently?
Trust her gut and believe. And knowledge is power. And just be at one with herself. Allow more peace into her life. And it'll all come together.
You think meditation or anything different could be added to Tracy's life to help enhance those feelings of joy and peace? What do you suggest would be good for Tracy?
More meditation.
Mm-hmm.
More time spent out in nature like she used to do.
Mm-hmm.
allow some solitude, but be around people as well. Don't shut yourself off. Try and get near the water. Just being near the water always calms our soul.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And just as we finish now, I would like just that extra energy of love to come from the guides, our own personal guides and the healing guides, to come in and down through the crown of Tracy and into the body. Allow that energy to flow